What's up, guys? It is me, BriannaBellum, and welcome back to my channel, Life of Bellum. Today I have a exciting video for you. Dramatic flip, because your girl got pierced. Some people call it a scaffolding. I call it an industrial. So here it is. I hope you guys can see it because unfortunately I do not have eyes at the side of my head. Now that you've seen my piercing, we can get into this because today is day 3, but I'm gonna walk you through my piercing experience, day 1, day 2, and today, because honestly it's a little, oh my gosh, ow. Because honestly I probably shouldn't have put that hair down. So I got this randomly, like standard style of tax return money just hit the bank account, like let's get this done. When I went in, I told her what piercing I wanted. She looked at my ear, picked about 3 options, held it up to my ear to choose, and then she put her final decision in the autoclave. When I went into the room, she marked my ear very carefully, took into consideration that I wear glasses. So make sure you tell them that you wear glasses, because my person, at least when I told them I wear contacts but I also wear glasses, she told me to put my glasses on to make sure she could mark it to where it's not gonna bump my glasses. That way my glasses don't bump it or it bumps my glasses. So it's a harmonious relationship, okay? Okay, so here's where this always happens, no matter where your girl goes. They tell you, breathe in. When you breathe out, I'm gonna pierce you. Right, okay, cool. The regular stuff. Tell me why every time this happens and I breathe out, they pierce me after I breathe out, not while your girl's trying to. And I'm trying to go slow because I'm not feeling anything. So I'm like, where you at? I felt everything. Okay, we're talking about piercing through the skin, piercing through the cartilage, exiting the cartilage and exiting the other part of my ear, and then repeating. So it hurt a lot. I would give it a, oh my gosh, I don't want to be too dramatic, but to me, because my pain tolerance is not high, okay, it's pretty darn low. It was about a 7 to an 8. So then I went to Walgreens, picked up some sterile solution. Make sure you get the one that is not an antiseptic. If you get your sterile wound wash, I recommend Walgreens always. Now I'm going to tell you about my first day because I have notes, because your girl doesn't remember things like that. Okay, so day 1, I experienced crackling noise in my ear, and this was at night. So when I was going to sleep, of course it's quiet because you're trying to fall asleep. I always play music when I sleep, like classical music, or I play film scores from movies, and it's really low, but just barely enough for me to hear. So I was just I was just about to fall asleep, but then I heard this weird noise. It's probably gonna gross you out. It grossed me out. But I could hear my piercing either healing or something. I don't know how to explain it. It sounded like my piercing was healing. I sound like I'm on drugs. But literally, it was but it's barely enough for you to hear. I mean, because it's not gonna be loud. You can't hear your skin doing things like that. But I just heard it very, very, very lightly. And I was just enough to be do I hear something? And then I wasn't sure. And then it was quiet again. And then I just kind of heard it a little bit. And I was dude, I can hear my piercing right now. But hey, that's what was happening. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, but I think I heard it healing. I sound like I'm lying, but I promise you I'm not, okay? Nice. It was very hard to sleep first night. Not because of pain, but more so position, because I do sleep on this ear. So I was sleeping on this side and my body so badly. I was getting anxious and just restless because I just so badly wanted to flip to the other side. So I'm just sleeping like this. I'm oh my gosh, I just want to flip over. So I flipped over and I tried to sleep on that side and it didn't work. So I had to flip back over. I eventually fell asleep, but then I did wake myself up in pain because I flipped over in my sleep and it hurt, and I did something wrong. I probably knocked it and I woke myself up out of my sleep and it hurt. There was very little swelling, or basically close to none, with the piercing. I had to wear my hair away from the piercing. The first day I had my hair in a bun, so I just had it up. Oh, and when I was the way I clean my ear piercing is the same care you do for your tragus you do for this one, which is saline soaks are your best friend, and I truly stand by that. Like, honestly, life-changing, as simple as it is. Use cotton balls, not Q-tips, by the way. Q-tips and cotton balls are made of the same stuff, but with Q-tips the fibers are more likely to just come loose and go into your piercing versus cotton balls, especially when you're soaking it. But the Q-tip, you kind of like having to move it in there. It's not going to cover your whole piercing, so you don't have to move it. And there's more chance for little fibers to get caught in it. And, you know, you just want to try to keep it as clean as you, within your possible human way, you know? So, when I was cleaning it though, with my cotton ball and saline solution soap, I just hold it there. And then the first day I wasn't trying to clean anything, I just held it there. So I do that for about 30 seconds on each side, and when I did, there was like little to no debris, like no scabbing, no anything, just ink from when she marked it was the only thing that came off. Day 2, it was easier to sleep. When I soaked my ear, I did get blood. So the second day, it was just as painful as the first day, but I did try to clean it a little. So what I would do is I would squeeze it into, I would push the cotton ball into the inside of my ear here and here, and then I would push it on the outside. But when I would get to the inside, I would get blood. Not a lot, but there's blood, and I would see tiny little crusties. They're just scabby, so I wasn't getting anything yellow or green, but remember that is normal if you do get it within like your first couple of days or week. I could sometimes feel it hurting, but mostly didn't feel the piercing. So basically through my day, it was kind of like flare-ups. Like, I would sometimes feel my piercing, I'm just like, it hurts, and then it just go away. I'd forget I even had a piercing whatsoever. Like, I wouldn't feel it. And then at the top right here, like in between, it was actually more swollen. So it actually started to swell up. Oh, I also noticed I was pierced with a smaller gauge. So when it comes time for me to switch my jewelry, I am gonna have to stretch the piercing just a little. So it's not gonna be the most comfortable experience ever, and I'm sorry, the sun is playing games again. So the update for today, day 3, last night I did have blood when cleaning it. Today I've had none this morning. No swelling, like very little to none at all. I was able to sleep on my side perfectly. I actually woke up sleeping on the side and it didn't hurt. I actually don't feel any pain when I touch like my ear up here, but like if I move my ear, it hurts obviously because I'm moving the cartilage and the piercing itself, so I get a little bit of pain there, but altogether like it's healing just fantastically. I did have a nervous feeling or concern about, you know, dealing with any kind of like infection. Like, that's like always my biggest fear, and I always go above and beyond to make sure I have the best healing process I can. I do work with animals, so I do have that fear, but so far like I haven't had any problems whatsoever. I protect my ear at all costs. So yeah, everything's been going great. But yeah, I love it. I love this piercing. I think it's actually a piercing that you can wear on any job because it's not too gaudy, it's not too like in your face or anything like distracting. Like, it's a very simple piercing when you really think about it. Like, it's really not like you're getting like right here pierced like your nose bridge or anything. It's just a simple bar like at the end of the day. So I love this piercing. I recommend it. I think that yes, it is a painful piercing, but it wasn't like life changing. Not like, it's not so bad that I would say I won't get the other one done. See, that's a painful one if you're like, I can't go through it again, or I can't get the other side done. So like I could totally go for getting the other one done, but I don't want to, because that's not the look I'm going for with my ears. But altogether, it was a good experience. Also, I forgot to tell you guys the best part. Your girl actually shaved. Don't laugh at me. I literally shaved part of my head right above my piercing because I did not want to deal with any kind of hair in my way. So I did shave this part of my head because, you know what, hair grows back. It is not forever. I don't know if you guys can see it, but hair grows back and I shaved it. But yeah guys, this is my video. If you want to see more from me, click subscribe because I do have more piercing ideas coming up for myself. And if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up so you can see more from me and all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.